Yo, 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 yo. Yes, indeed, people. We're back. Welcome to another Watch Along. Salute, salute. It's your boy, Jay.Jordan. And we have the fourth game of the slate today. It's the Las Vegas Aces taking the trip up to Seattle to take on the Seattle Storm. This matchup is an even matchup. The Storm are the fourth seed. The Aces are the fifth seed. Whoever wins this game will stay in fourth. Will be in fourth place, I should say. The season series is tied one game apiece. The Storm beat the Aces on June 7th in Las Vegas, and then the Aces won against the Storm in Vegas on June 19th. So the season series is tied 1-1. Hey, Mom. Salute, salute. Riding with me today. Appreciate it, as always. So let's go over the starting lineups. As of now, this is what the Aces have for their starting lineups. They have Chelsea Gray, Kelsey Plum, Jackie Young, Asia Wilson, and Kia Stokes. For the bench, they have Alicia Clark, Sydney Colson, Kate Martin, Tiffany Hayes, and Kirsten Bell. They have one injury, Meg Gustafson. She's out with a non-COVID illness. So that is their one injury they have reported as of now. For the starters for the Storm, they have Skylar Diggins-Smith, Jewel Lloyd, Jordan Horston, Nneka Ogwumike, and Ezi Magbagor. Their bench, they have Mercedes Russell, Sammy Whitcomb, Joyner Holmes, Nika Mule, Victoria Vivians, and Kiana Williams. No injuries to report for the Storm. Alrighty. If you weren't on earlier, you missed a hell of a game. The first game of the day, 11 a.m. Eastern, Liberty versus Connecticut Sun. We did the watch along for that. Back and forth game. Liberty went up, Sun would come back. Liberty would go back up, Sun would come back until the end, where Sabrina Ionescu, when the game was hanging in the balance, she comes down, hits a floater over Dewana Bonner to put the Liberty up 3, and then gets the game-saving block on Ty Harris. She went for a 3. Sabrina comes over for the block to save the game, to give the Liberty the 71-68 lead and firm control over first place. So it's a good sign for the Liberty. The other game that took place, 2 games took place at 12 p.m. Eastern. You had the Washington Mystics versus the Indiana Fever, and the Atlanta Dream versus the Chicago Sky. The Washington Mystics did beat the Indiana Fever 89-84. Mystics almost blew a 21-point lead in the fourth quarter behind Caitlin Clark. She had a really great game from Caitlin. 29 points, 5 steals, 3 blocks, 5 rebounds, 13 assists, 10 for 11 from the foul line, 5 threes. So she had a hell of a game. It just wasn't enough. Aaliyah Boston didn't have too good of a game. She only had 6 points and 6 rebounds. Hey, cuz, what's going on? What is going on? For the Mystics, Ariel Atkins decided to hoop today. She had 26 points to lead the Mystics. The other game, Atlanta versus Chicago. You have Chicago Sky winning 78-69. Angel Reese gets her 14th straight double-double. It was a little dodgy towards the end, where she had 9 points and 13 rebounds, but with like about 10 seconds left, Chicago had the ball. They were up by a couple. They were just going to dribble it out. Kennedy Carter forces it down to her. I believe they fouled her, and she hits the 2 free throws to get her into double-digit scoring. So she gets 11 points, 13 rebounds for Reese. Cardoso gets her first double-double, I believe, with 10 points and 11 rebounds. Kennedy Carter finishes with 19 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. For the Dream, Alicia Gray led all scorers with 20 points. You had Haley Jones with 12 and Tina Charles with 9. So this is the 4th game, as I mentioned. This is the 4th game. There's another game that comes on at 3:30 Eastern, Dallas Wings at Phoenix Mercury. So be on the lookout for that. I'll keep you updated on those scores as those games as that game starts. But we'll be focused here on the battle for fourth place between the Aces and the Storm. Last game they played, Jewel Lloyd had one singular point against the Storm. 1 point. So look for her to try and be aggressive early. Miracle, salute, what's going on? Look for Jewel Lloyd to be aggressive this game to try and avenge that. She plays much better at home anyway. That last game was on the road in Vegas. Yeah, it was good too though. Yeah, Indiana, they did show some fight, but came up short. Was just talking about how Caitlin had a hell of a game with 29 and 13 assists. Just they almost came all the way back from 21 down, but it just wasn't enough. All right, so we have a bunch of star power in this game. We got Chelsea Gray, Kelsey Plum, Jackie Young, and A'ja Wilson as Olympians for the Aces, and then you have Jewel Lloyd as an Olympian on the Seattle Storm. You have Sammy Whitcomb as an Olympian over in Australia. I think even Tiffany Hayes is on the 3-on-3 team for Azerbaijan. She's a naturalized citizen over there. I know, it's funny. But she's going to the Olympics as well. So a lot of Olympic representation here. Ezzy Magbagor as well for Australia. She's going to play in the Olympics as well. Tudos has way too many turnovers cost them. They had 10 to 11 in the first 10 minutes. Yeah. And turnovers will do it to you. I know when the Liberty had like 20 against the Lynx in the Commissioner's Cup final. That did us in completely. All right, game should start in about 2 minutes. I'm watching this on League Pass. You'll have to the game is on League Pass. I think they're showing this game on Twitter as well, according to the WNBA Twitter page. The slate they put out, they said it would be broadcasted on Twitter, but I haven't seen it as of yet. But I'm glad you guys are sticking around with me here on the watch along. I'll keep you as updated as possible. All right, what am I expecting from this game? Storm at home. I expect the Aces to win this game. What is the line on this game? Let me check this right quick. The Aces are 4.5 point favorites on this game. I think they'll cover that. I think they will get that. The over-under is 173.5. The last couple games have been around that part, besides the first game. That last game went over 173.5. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see here. All right. So it's about to be 3 p.m. here on the East Coast. They're showing the key matchup between A'ja Wilson and Ezzy Magbagor. A'ja Wilson averaging 27 points, 10.9 rebounds, 2.7 blocks, 2.7 assists, and 1.8 steals. Magbagor averaging 13 points, 9 rebounds, 2.6 blocks, 2.4 assists, and 1.6 steals. Yeah, I see that. Las Vegas is minus 192 on FanDuel for the money line. All right, so they do announce the lineup. It is Gray, Plum, Young, Wilson, and Stokes. So we have the correct lineup here on the floor. All right, so broadcast should be starting shortly. Yep, I'm starting it right on time. That's the one thing I will say about the WNBA broadcast for the most part on League Pass. They do start the broadcast on time, but sometimes what happens during the broadcast is a different story. Hey, Beulah. I will not say that I'm getting ready to go volunteer. Oh, that's good to hear. No worries. I appreciate you always popping in. All right. So from Climate Pledge Arena in Seattle, Washington, some of the heavyweights in the league going at it. As a reminder, these are camp games. All the games that took place today are those summer camp games, so that the summer camp programs can bring the kids to the games during the day. That's why the games have been so early. So that's why the Liberty game was at 11 a.m. and if you, the games in Indiana and Chicago were at 11 a.m. Central Time as well, so they have enough time to go to the game and come back and I guess have their parents or guardian come pick them up. Tudo says, "What team you think gonna stop Angel double streak?" Yeah, I mean it was close today. Tudo, she almost lost it, but they gave her a. I don't want to say they gave her a freebie on those last 2 points, but the game was pretty much out of hand. Any other time, they would have just dribbled the ball out, but they got it down to her so that she could get fouled and hit those free throws. We'll see how she plays on the back to back because they have to travel to New York tonight, or yeah, they'll probably travel tonight to New York to take on the Liberty tomorrow. Let's see how she plays in that game against the Liberty. I mean, she's young. She probably has way more energy than the Liberty players do. John Quall, you already know, is not the quickest of foot. She's not very quick. And then Stewie, a little older on a back-to-back. We'll see. We'll see what Liberty team shows up. All right. Aces, Storm. They have the starters on the screen. It's the same starters we have here. Noelle Quinn, 4th season as the Storm head coach. She has a 63-60 overall record as the coach. And Becky Hammond, 3rd season as the Aces head coach. Back-to-back champion, of course. So it's Wilson, Magbagor, jump ball, and we're off. Game has started, people. Game has started. All right, so the Seattle Storm start off with the ball. They get the ball to Nneka quickly. Reverse pivot on Asia. Goes for the bank shot. Misses. Rebound to Kelsey Plum. Jackie Young with the ball. Guarded by Horston. Jackie Young over to Kia Stokes. Over to Chelsea Gray. Gray over to Jackie Young on the cut to the basket. Goes up. And Jackie Young, first basket of the game. Aces on the board here. Excuse me. Nneka Ogwumike over to Jewel Lloyd. Let's see if she could improve from last game. Nneka gets the ball. Second shot. Second miss. Rebound to Asia. Over to Chelsea. Chelsea to Plum to Asia. Asia handoff to Jackie. Jackie foul line jump shot. Good. Jackie Young 2 shots, 2 buckets. 4-0. Over to Magbagor. Magbagor picks up her dribble. Over to Horston. Horston comes off the screen. She shoots the foul line jumper. Bounces around. And the Storm are on the board. Jordan Horston foul line jump shot is good. Ball over to Stokes. Over to Chelsea Gray, right side of the floor, looking for Jackie Young. She scored her first 2 attempts. She throws the pass up to Asia. Asia jump shot, misses. Rebound to Magbagor. Magbagor over to Skylar Diggins-Smith, right side of the floor. She comes into the middle of the paint, stops at the foul line, finds Magbagor. Magbagor layup is good. Good assist from Diggins-Smith to Magbagor, and game is tied at 4. Asia Wilson, step back jumper on Nneka, foul line, jumper misses, rebound to Horston. Horston, outlet pass to Jewel. Jewel, transition 3, right side, misses, rebound to Nneka. Nneka attacks Kia Stokes, throws up the one-hand floater, and misses. So 3 shots, 3 misses for Nneka so far. And Jackie Young with the ball. Jackie Young at the foul line, probe dribble, throws up the floater, misses, ball tipped out by Kia Stokes. And it'll be Storm basketball. Ball back in play with the Storm. Diggins-Smith to Magbagor. Back to Diggins-Smith. She gets around Plum and scores. So Diggins-Smith here on the board, and the Storm take their first lead, 6-4. Jackie Young with the ball. She has all 4 points. Jackie Young picks up her dribble over to Asia. Asia looking. Asia handoff to Gray. Gray, foul line, jump shot blocked by Horston. Rebound to Magbagor. Magbagor outlet to Diggins-Smith. Left hand layup, and it scores. And Becky Hammond, timeout. Skylar Diggins-Smith wanted a foul on that. Skylar Diggins-Smith was yelling at the ref. I guess he told her to chill out. But she scores the layup, and Becky Hammon takes an immediate timeout. 8-4 Seattle. So the game is moving really quickly. They're getting up and down the floor at a very nice pace so far. So Jackie Young scored the first 2 baskets for the Aces, and they missed the next few. The Storm are up to 8 points. You have Magbagor with 2, Diggins Smith with 4, Horston with 2. They're showing on the commercial here Angel Reese, Eastern Conference Player of the Week for last week, I should say. And then Asia Wilson was Western Conference Player of the Week. Excuse me. All right, so we have a good game so far. Storm offense is moving. They're playing solid defense, forcing the Aces into tough shots. But I expect the Aces to respond after this Becky Hammon timeout. All right, as we're in commercial, just FYI, no Watchalong tomorrow. I will be at the Chicago Sky New York Liberty game down in Brooklyn. That's the only game that's on. That game is on Amazon Prime Video. It will not be on League Pass if you're in the US. So be aware of that. It's on Amazon Prime Video if you want to watch that game live. I think if you're in New York, in the New York, New Jersey area, I think they may have it on the local channel, whether it's My9 or one of those, or Liberty Live, that streaming service. So be on the lookout for that. Yeah, all the camp kids are there in their color-coded shirts. Oh yeah, she did. Diggins Smith did get smacked in the head by Jackie Young. Ball in play with the Storm. Jackie Young with the ball. I'm sorry. Chelsea Gray to Jackie Young in the corner, misses the 3. Magbagor tries to secure the rebound. It goes out of bounds. So Chelsea Gray to inbound. Inbounds it to Asia Wilson. Asia Wilson on the attack. Over to Plum. Plum for 3. Short. Rebound to Lloyd. Lloyd on the run. Lloyd over to Horston. Horston on the attack on Gray. Up, under, fall away. Gets blocked by Gray. Rebound to Asia. Chelsea Gray over to Asia Wilson. Handoff to Plum. Plum going to her left. Back to Asia. Asia. Spin move. Fall away jump shot. Misses. Rebound to Horston. Horston over to Nneka. Throws it too far ahead. And that's a turnover. So it's a turnover to the Storm. Ball back to the Aces here. Chelsea Gray inbounds to Kelsey Plum. Plum with the ball. Right side over to Asia at the 3-point line. Back to Plum. Plum going right. Over to Young. Young pump fakes. Goes to her left. Crossover. Attacking Horston. Great defense by Horston. Jackie Young attacks. Horston gets a hand on the ball. And Nneka saves it. Ball over to Ezzy. Ezzy, another outlet pass that goes awry, and the Seattle Storm turn it over back-to-back times. So Jackie Young tries to attack Horston on that previous play. Horston right on her. And then she gets her hand all over the ball. That's a good play there. Ball in play with this the Aces. Young over to Plum. Plum with the pump fake. Plum into the paint. Over to Gray. Gray at the 3-point wing. 5 on the shot clock. Crossover. She takes a deep three and misses. Rebound to Asia. Back to Plum. Plum on the line, drive to the basket. Gets cut off. Goes across the paint. She dribbles all the way back out to the three-point line. Great defense. They get the ball to Asia. Asia pump fakes. Jump shot is good. Asia Wilson knocks down the 10-footer. And it's 8-6. First points of the game for Asia. Jewel Lloyd comes off the screen. Jewel Lloyd left-hand dribble over to Nneka. Can Nneka... Oh, Nneka gets blocked by Asia. Rebound by Asia as well. Over to Gray. Over to Jackie Young on the run. Plum, corner, pump fakes for three. Throws up the floater and smokes it. Rebound to Magbagor. Magbagor at the three-point line. Over to Diggin Smith. Comes off the screen. Diggin Smith into the paint. Drops it off to Ezzy. And that's taking candy from a baby. Money in the bank. Layup Ezzy off the assist from Skylar. 10-6. Oh, Jackie Young knifes into the paint and scores the layup. The offense is going back and forth, back and forth. There's no real breaks here. 10-8 Seattle. Jewel Lloyd comes off the screen going right. Jewel Lloyd probing. Going right. Falling right. Hits the bank shot in off the glass. And it's 12-8 Seattle. Jewel Lloyd on the board. Asia Wilson says, I can shoot threes. And she misses badly. Rebound to Skylar Diggins Smith. Skylar with the ball. Left side of the floor. Gets the screen from Ezzy. Throws it over to Nneka. Nneka, top of the key three. And Nneka knocks down the three. Nneka Gumuke missed her first three shots. Four shots and hits this one, the three. Oh, Plum, hezzy dribble, gets into the paint. Over to Jackie Young. Jackie Young for three, and she misses. Rebound to Horston. 15-8 here in favor of the Storm. Skylar pulls up for three. Front rims it. Rebound to Asia. Asia over to Jackie Young. Left side of the floor. Back to Asia. Asia head of steam. She picks up her dribble. Jackie Young gives it right back to Asia. Asia guarded by Nneka. She crosses into the paint. Pump fake. Fall away jump shot. Air ball. Rebound to Ezzy. Over to Jordan Horston. Jordan Horston crossover. Right side of the floor. Over to Nneka. Nneka pump fakes at the foul line. Ezzy at the three-point line with the ball now. Hand off to Jewel. Jewel curls into the paint. Foul line jump shot. Short. Ezzy taps it, but it goes to Jackie Young. Beulah says Nika Mule needs playing time. I don't know. She'll get playing time, just not the minutes that people wanted to get. Chelsea Gray, corner three, and she rattles it in. Timeout called. As Chelsea Gray knocks down the three, Seattle Storm called the timeout. So it was 2:28 to go here in the first quarter. Chelsea Gray knocks down the corner three. So it looks like it's only a 20-second timeout, so we'll be back shortly. Last game, Nneka Ogwumike against the Sky. She had 24 points and 12 rebounds. Looking to add to that here this afternoon. All right, so the players are coming back on the floor. Let's see if any substitutions have been made. Joyner Holmes comes into the game for Skylar Diggins Smith. Sammy Whitcomb in for Nneka Ogwumike. Tiffany Hayes into the game for Chelsea Gray. And who comes in for Kia Stokes? Probably Alicia Clark in the game for Kia Stokes. It is. So Asia ranks in first in the WNBA in points per game, points in the paint, and fouls drawn. Ranks second in rebounds. Ball in play with the Storm. Sammy over to Ezzy. Ezzy goes backdoor to Jewel. Jewel reverse, tries to throw up a crazy layup and gets fouled. Fouled by Jackie Young. So Jewel Lloyd will go to the line for free throws. Jewel Lloyd knocks down the free throw. And Jewel Lloyd at the line for the second free throw now. Jewel Lloyd knocks down the second. So it's 17-11 Seattle, 17-11 Seattle. They get the ball quickly up to Alicia Clark. Jackie Young attacking, goes corner to Tiffany Hayes, looked a little out of control and turns it over. They try to initiate the offense quickly, but it was bad pass by Jackie. Ball in play here with the Storm. Sammy Whitcomb brings it up the court. Sammy Whitcomb over to Joyner Holmes. Right side to Horston. Horston over to Jewel Lloyd. Jewel Lloyd attacks. 1-2. Goes up. Floater off the glass. Misses. Ezzy comes in for the rebound. Goes up. Gets blocked by Asia. They fighting for it. Joyner Holmes. And Jordan Horston dives for it. The ball's just all over the place, and the Aces recover it. It's Tiffany Hayes on the push. Finds Kelsey Plum wide open for three. Way off. Tipped out and rebound by Sammy. Beulah says, Jay, what is the Liberty's plan to stop Angel Reese double-double? You just got to box out. It's as simple as that. Get in position, know where she is at all times on the rebounds, and box out. They call a foul on Joyner Holmes on Kelsey Plum. Offensive foul. So the ball will go to the Aces. Ball and play with the Aces here. Asia Wilson over to Kelsey. Kelsey Plum over to Alicia Clark. Corner three. Rolls off the top of the backboard. And Jewel Lloyd with the rebound. Jewel Lloyd quickly up the court. Gets it down to Nneka in the post. That's a mismatch on Jackie. They bring the double over. Nneka goes over to Vivian's on the other side. Oh, halfway down and out. Rebound to Asia. Asia to Kelsey. Kelsey up to Alicia Clark. Hand off to Tiffany Hayes. She goes up and scores. So we see what the Aces are trying to do after misses. They're getting the ball up the court quickly before the Seattle Storm can get their defense set. 17-13 here. Jewel Lloyd goes up for the scoop, and Asia Wilson, loses that rebound. It goes to Jackie Young and Joyner Holmes. The ball gets saved. Kelsey Plum with the pump fake. Goes over to Asia. Asia mid-range jump shot, and she misses. Rebound to Joyner Holmes, and the shot clock is turned off. 15 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Nneka with the ball. Nneka Ogwumike looking for Jewel Lloyd. Gets it to Jewel, and they call a foul on Tiffany Hayes. So it'll be Seattle ball. That was the first foul in the last 2 minutes for the Aces. The Storm will take it sideline out of bounds. So Jewel Lloyd to inbound. 7 seconds on the clock here. They get it to Sammy. Sammy comes off the screen going left over to Joyner. Joyner for three. Off the back rim. Ball gets tipped out. And that's how the quarter ends. So at the end of the first, Seattle Storm 17. Vegas Aces 13. Vegas shot 27% from the field in that quarter. Yep, 27% for Vegas in that quarter. 35% for the Storm. All right, so that is the score at the moment. So Jackie Young started off the quarter with 4 quick points. She finishes with 6 total. You have Tiffany Hayes with 2, Asia Wilson with 2 as well. And then a 3 was hit by Chelsea Gray. So that's all their points there. The 17 points for the Storm. You have 4 from Lloyd, 3 from Nneka Ogwumike. You got 4 from Magbagor, 2 from Horston. You got 3 players with 4 points, 1 with 3, and 1 with 2. 2 says the 3-point shooting is, 1 for 8 for the Aces. 1 for 5 for the Storm. So 3-point shooting is not it right now. I will say A'ja Wilson up to 6 rebounds already in that first quarter. Ezzie Magwagor with 5. I think I had something with both of them getting 8+ rebounds or something along those lines. So they're on pace. Right? They're showing like this is the 25th season of the Seattle Storm franchise. Very proud franchise. I think they got 4 rings. Going back to the Sue Bird and Lauren Jackson days, and then to the Sue Bird and Breanna Stewart, Jewel Lloyd days. Six for 22 from the field for Vegas, 7 for 20 for the Storm. Storm winning the rebound battle 15-11 and the assist battle 6-5. All right, got my widget working. It'll update you with all the stats. As I mentioned, Dallas at Phoenix starting in the next 7 minutes or so. I expect Phoenix to win this game at home. Expecting big games from Kalia and Griner. Both of them have both scored over 20 points in both matchups. Well, in the matchups that they both played. Ball in play here. Second quarter. Oh, I didn't even get stuff ready for the second quarter, people. Second quarter is ongoing. And Tiffany Hayes gets fouled and she go to the line. Thankfully, we have a stop here so I can get the clock right. I'm over here just chatting away. Didn't even get my clock right. So Tiffany Hayes at the line. She gets fouled. She's going to the line for free throws. The foul was on Sammy Whitcomb as Hayes hits the first free throw. Hayes for the second, and she buries the second. So it's 15-17, Seattle over Vegas. A'ja Wilson is on the bench. So the lineups for the Storm, you have Diggins Smith, Whitcomb, Agumake, Vivians, and Joyner Holmes. She shoots the 3. Joyner Holmes misses. Vivians with the rebound. She gives it to Nneka at the 3-point line. Back to Vivians. Vivians picks up her dribble over to Nneka. Nneka with the ball, handoff to Diggins Smith. She goes, spin, fall away from the foul line, misses. And Kia Stokes with the rebound. For the Aces, it's Plum, Stokes, Clark, Hayes, and Gray. Plum gets the ball stripped by Sammy Whitcomb. Sammy Whitcomb on the go. She goes right side and scores. Beautiful move by Sammy. Defense to offense. Strips the ball right out of Kelsey's hand. Goes coast to coast. Goes under the basket for the right-hand layup. Hayes with the ball. 19-15 here. Hayes going left. She's a lefty. She picks up her dribble over to Plum. Plum resets for 3, and she knocks down the 3. She got her get back on that one. And it's a 1-point game, 19-18. Ball gets over to Nneka Agumake, to Vivians. Vivians over to Sammy. Sammy to Joyner. Joyner hands it off to Nneka. Nneka, foul line jump shot is good. Nneka Agumake scores that, and it's a 5-point game here. 5-point game. Plum over to Clark. Clark wide open for 3. Oh, halfway down and out. Rebound to Nneka. Alicia Clark used to play for the Storm, if I'm not mistaken. Won a championship with them. Sammy Whitcomb to Nneka Agumake. Ball gets stolen by Stokes. And now Hayes on the run, left side of the floor. She stops, pops a 3, misses. Rebound to Diggins Smith, and she slows it down. She comes across half court. Crossover on Plum. Takes the screen, settles back down, gets into the paint over to Holmes. Holmes hesitates, goes up, and scores. Freezes the defense with a little hezzy move. Joyner Holmes goes up and scores with the left hand. Plum with the ball. Plum goes right. Picks up her dribble. Dribbles back out. Plum up, under, scoops it up, and scores. Kelsey Plum with the scoop up and under. 23-20 Seattle. Nneka controlling the offense here. Right side of the floor by herself. Well, gets it to Skylar, top of the key. Skylar comes off the screen over to Nneka. Nneka, 10-footer is good. Nneka Ogwumike gets fouled on the 10-footer. She'll go to the line for the 3-point play. So beautiful pocket pass there. Gets Nneka in space. She dribbles into the paint, draws the foul, and knocks it down. So it's 25-20. So Nneka's already up to 7 points and 3 rebounds. As I say that, she misses the free throw. A'ja Wilson back into the game. They get the ball quickly up to Gray. Gray to Clark. Over to Clark, has it still over to Kate Martin, who's checked in. A'ja Wilson in the post. She faces up against Magbagor. Out to Clark. Corner to Jackie Young. 5 on the shot clock. Finds A'ja. A'ja with 2 seconds. A'ja drive by. That's a shot clock violation. Does not get it off in time. Does not get it off in time, people. Ball in play here with the Storm. 4 turnovers for the Storm, 2 for the Aces. 25-20. Horston over to Lloyd. Lloyd for 3. And she buries it. Jewel Lloyd knocks down the 3. 28-20. So Chelsea Gray looking, gets it to Alicia Clark. Back to Chelsea Gray, top of the key. No look to Alicia Clark. She goes over with the left hand, misses, gets her own rebound, misses again, and Ezzy Magbagor secures the rebound. Nneka with the ball. Nneka handoff to Magbagor. Magbagor looking for someone, gets it to Lloyd. Lloyd gets the screen. Lloyd gets it to the paint. Fall away jump shot, misses. Rebound to A'ja. Over to Chelsea Gray. Over to Jackie. Jackie, quick crossover. Good defense by Horston, though. Chelsea Gray off the screen. Chelsea Gray probing. Oh, Horston with the hands and gets the steal. Jordan Horston at that small forward position has been a revelation for the Storm. She can play defense on a lot of positions, and she's developing her offensive prowess. Pocket pass from Lloyd to Magbagor is stolen. Kate Martin gets the ball. Gets A'ja Wilson right down Main Street, and she scores. 28-22 Seattle. And timeout has been called by the Storm. So exactly at the 5-minute mark, it's 28-22, the Storm over the Aces in this second quarter. Seattle outscoring Aces 11-9 in the second. All right, so looking good so far. In terms of this other game, the Wings and the Mercury, they announced the lineups. The Mercury will start Natasha Cloud, Kalia Copper, Rebecca Allen, Micaiah Herbert Harrigan, and Brittany Griner. For the Wings, they'll start Odyssey Sims, JC Sheldon, Agumbawale, Howard, and McCowan. So no Diana Taurasi in this game today. The oldest player in the league. Three-point shooting hasn't got too much better. I think Jewel Lloyd hit one. Nobody else has really hit one since. So you're not missing a soul. So we're in a commercial right now. The Storm called that timeout at the 5-minute mark. They're up by 6 at the halfway point of the second quarter. Yep, we're on the second quarter, Andrew. We're on the second quarter. 28-22 halfway through. Yeah, score looks a little low, right? Score looks a little low. Both teams struggling from three-point range. Yeah, Aces are shooting 18% from 3. The Storm shooting 28%. Oh, you're under on Asia? What was her line? 27.5 or something like that on the points? Asia's up to 4. Yeah, 27. Yeah, I figured as much. Yeah, I didn't even bother betting Asia points. Made a parlay between this game and next game. So hopefully it goes through. Alicia Clark received one of the top 25 members in Storm history. She was with them for, I think, 2 championships, I believe. Alicia Clark, who is now on the Las Vegas Aces. Skylar Diggins-Smith somehow gets the ball to Nneka, gets to Horston. Horston mid-range jump shot. Asia with the rebound. So Asia grabbing all the boards, but I know she can score in a hurry. Hopefully for Andrew's sake, it's not over 27. Asia over to Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray looking for Kate Martin coming off the curl. Kate picks up her dribble. Back to Chelsea in the post against Lloyd. 4 seconds on the clock. Fall away jump shot. Good. That's what Chelsea Gray in that playoff series, not last season, the season before, she was so good at. It felt like every mid-range fall away shot she took was going in. Ezzy Magbegor to the basket and scores right over Asia Wilson. And it goes back to a 6-point game. Alicia Clark over to Asia. Asia left side of the floor, guarded by Jewel Lloyd. Hands it off to Kate Martin. Almost gets stripped by Skylar. Chelsea, quick pass to Asia under. She pump fakes, misses, and they call a foul. Jordan Horston. They call Jordan Horston for the foul. Oh, they say it's Ezzy Magbegor. So Asia Wilson going to the line for free throws. They called the foul on Magbegor. Asia Wilson knocks down the first. And I had Skylar Diggins for 6 assists. I should have just left it on there, but I took it off. Yeah, under Jewel for 20. Jewel has 7. And Asia hits the second. So it's 30-26. Asia Wilson up to 6 points and 9 rebounds. Ezzy Magbegor with the ball. Handoff to Jewel. Jewel with the ball. Over to Nneka. Nneka goes high-low to Ezzy. Ezzy goes up and scores. Ezzy Magbegor, the Australian Olympian, with the basket. People say she was snubbed for All-Star. That's up for debate. 32-26. They're keeping it at this 6-point lead here, Seattle is. Asia Wilson over to Chelsea Gray, right side of the floor. She likes to operate from here. She tries to clear it out. Gets the screen from Asia. And she travels. Chelsea Gray with the travel. Seattle defense is ferocious. And they force a travel. 5 turnovers on the Aces. So ball goes to the Storm here. Ball inbounds with Seattle and Skylar Diggins-Smith. Skylar over to Nneka Ogwumike. Nneka handoff to Horston. Back to Skylar. And Alicia Clark almost gets the steal. Skylar Diggins-Smith pulls it up. Foul line jump shot is good. So Vegas played pretty good defense, deflected the ball, went into the backcourt. They recovered it. And Skylar Diggins gets a foul line jump shot. 34-26. Asia Wilson on the attack. A little hezzy head fake, jump shot, money in the bank. Asia Wilson scores. Asia, eight points here. Jewel Lloyd on the other end. Jewel Lloyd attacks. Goes up. Throws up a wild shot. Ball bounces around. Asia Wilson, 10 rebounds. Jackie Young over to Alicia Clark. Back to Jackie Young. Jackie Young looking for Asia Wilson. And ball was a fastball out of bounds by Jackie. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go here. Official timeout called. So we'll step away for a little bit for commercials there in Climate Plunge. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go. So we have Nneka Ogwumike with 7 points and 3 rebounds. Ezi Magbegor with 8 points and 6 rebounds. We have Asia with 8 points and 10 rebounds. Jackie Young with 6. Plum with 5. Gray with 5. We have Jewel Lloyd with 7. Well, not bad so far. Very competitive game. Storm are handling business here at home, but we all know the Aces. In a blink of an eye, they could turn on the Jets, and this could be a much different game. $10 points, 10 rebounds already for Asia. I should have just bet her for the 10 boards. I didn't know it was going to be so many misses. I didn't think both teams were going to be struggling so much from the field that the ball would be rebounding all over the place. But she already got the 8, so I can't complain. So I just need 15 from Jackie, 10 points from Ezi, and another 2 rebounds from Ezi, and we move on. Andrew, salute. Appreciate that, bro. Really appreciate that. Thanks for everyone who's tuned in for the second watch along of the day. Aces versus Seattle. Like the stream, subscribe. Really helps out the channel. We do watch alongs all season long. Next time we'll do one will probably be Sunday. I'll be at the Liberty game tomorrow. We won't be doing one Friday or Saturday. The game on Saturday is too early. I'll be busy during the day. And man, Andrew, you did under on everybody, huh? Man, trying to get an under parlay going or under singles going. Yeah, I need Jackie for 15. But make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Really helps the channel. Next time we'll be on is Sunday. At halftime, we'll look at the Sunday schedule and we'll determine what game that I'll be doing. Oh, you always go under. That's your thing. I got you. All right, this other game has started. I just recognized. My bad, y'all. I forgot this thing here just switch it. It got away from the live game. Let me see. Ball and play with the Storm though. I'm gonna fix this widget here at the bottom with the scores. And there's a foul called, an offensive foul and turnover. Oh, it stepped on the sideline, excuse me. So ball and play with the Aces. Jackie Young with the ball. Jackie Young over to Asia. Down to Chelsea Gray. She's on that right side operating. They're trying to post Jackie on Skylar. They throw it over. Jackie Young with the pump fake gets the ball stripped over to Alicia Clark. Back to Jackie. Jackie with 7 on the clock. Ezi Magbegor gets switched on her. They get Alicia Clark in the post against Skylar, and she scoops it right under her arms for the basket. 4-point game. Nneka Ogwumike with the ball. Sorry, guys. I'm over here trying to fix this widget. Jordan Horston recovers it. Hand off to Jewel Lloyd. Jewel Lloyd tries to get it to Ezi, and it's stolen by Alicia Clark. Chelsea Gray with the ball now on the run. Over to Jackie. Jackie walks into a 3. Misses. Rebound to Horston. There we go. I think I fixed it now. There we go. I can focus now. Skylar Diggins-Smith with the ball. She's already up to 6 assists. She finds Nneka, steps through, and Nneka shoots it too hard and misses. Under a minute to go here. And Kelsey Plum over to Alicia Clark with the pump fake. Out to Kelsey. Kelsey, right side of the floor by the three-point line. They're giving her the right-hand side. Let's see if she takes it. She does take it. Goes at Lloyd, throws it up, misses. Rebound to Agumake. Out to Horston. 40 seconds to go here. Horston attacks the basket, goes up, layup, misses, and gets tipped out by Magbagor. Ball to the Aces. 35 seconds to go here. Ball in play. With Chelsea Gray. 4-point game here. 34-30. Very low scoring first half. Alicia Clark to Jackie Young. Jackie Young foul line. Out to Alicia Clark for three. Wide open. Misses. Rebound to Horston again. Vegas 2 of 13 from three. That's not going to get it done. But they're still in it though. 10 seconds to go. Jewel Lloyd with the ball. 8 seconds. 7. Jewel against Jackie. Jewel, splits the double. Jewel skates to the basket, gets fouled by Alicia Clark. So Jewel Lloyd going to the line for free throws. So Jewel Lloyd spins away, splits the double team, and with a crossover, gets to the paint and gets fouled. Jewel Lloyd hits the first. And Jewel Lloyd at the line for the second. She knocks down the second. It's 36-30. 3 seconds to go. They inbounded. Jackie Young quickly up the court. Jackie Young pulls up for three. Front rims it. And that's the end of the first half. At the half, people, we have Seattle 36, Las Vegas 30. The battle for fourth place here. Battle for fourth place in the WNBA. All right, people. We're going to take a look at the box score so you guys can see it for yourself, see the damage that has been done. And we'll move from there. Let me load that up really quickly for y'all. And then we move from there. So the Storm playing a lot of home games. They've been at home for like probably 4, 5, 6 games right now. And they're enjoying it, as you can see. I think the only game they've lost so far at home was to the Chicago Sky on Friday or Saturday, whenever they played. But then they came back and beat the Sky the next time they played, which was a couple days later. All right, cool. We move, people. We move. Let's publish this so you guys can see. All right, boom. Hope you guys can see that. I hope you guys can see that. So Las Vegas 30, Storm 36. You have Vegas was outscored 17-13 by the Storm in the first quarter. Storm outscored them 19-17 in the second quarter. In terms of the Aces, you have Kia Stokes. We all know what she can do, what she does. 0 points, 2 rebounds, 1 steal in 11 minutes. Asia Wilson with 8 points and 11 rebounds in that first half. Does have 2 blocks, 3 of 9 shooting, not really efficient. Chelsea Gray with 5 points, 1 assist, no rebounds. She had 1 3, 2 of 4 shooting. Kelsey Plum, 5 points, 2 of 6 shooting, and 2 assists. Jackie Young with 6 points and 2 rebounds. She had the first 4 points of the game for the Aces and struggled ever since. Their bench, you have Alicia Clark with 2, Tiffany Hayes with 4. Kate Martin has not scored or taken a shot. The starters for the Storm, you have Nneka Ogwumike with 7. She's missed a couple easy bunnies. Could have easily had more. You have Magbagor with 8 points and 6 rebounds. You have Diggin Smith with 6 points and 6 assists. Jewel Lloyd with 9 points and Horston with 2 points and 5 rebounds. Off their bench, Jordan Holmes with 2, Whitcomb with 2, Vivians took 1 shot and missed, has no points. And when we look at the team stats, we'll definitely see how bad the shooting splits have been. Field goal percentage-wise, Asia shooting 33.3%, Storm shooting 42.9% from the field. 3-point is where they've been struggling. 2 for 14 for the Aces for 14%. 2 for 7 for the Storm, 28%. Both teams hitting their free throws. Storm missed 1. They're 4 for 5. Aces are 4 for 4. Storm winning the rebound battle 22-18. They're winning the assist battle 12-9. They're losing the steals battle 3-2 and the blocks battle 3-0. Total turnovers: Aces with 6, Storm with 7. The Aces have conceded 7 points off of their 6 turnovers. Storm have conceded 6 points off of their 7 turnovers. Fast break points even at 4 points apiece. Points in the paint: Seattle winning 20-16. Fouls are about even. Largest lead of the game: 8 points for the Storm, 4 points for the Aces. Andrew asked a question. Let me see if I can get this up. Do you think Jackie's gonna have more playtime these upcoming rounds? Yeah, definitely. Jackie definitely will have more playtime. The next couple quarters. Especially if they're losing, they're gonna lean on Jackie. They're gonna lean on the starters to get them back in this game. So she will have more playtime. Alrighty. Let's take a look at this other game. I'm gonna put the game cast up so we can see the play-by-play as it goes. This is coming from ESPN. The Wings are up 27-16 on the Mercury. I'm gonna leave this right here so we can see the score and the next play that's happening. So it looks like Natasha Howard has 10 points and 2 rebounds. Odyssey Sims, the hardship contract, 6 points and 2 assists. Agumbawali with 6 assists and 5 points. And we got Natasha Cloud with only 1 rebound. Rebecca Allen with 3. Man, what's happening there? What is happening there? Let's take a look at the box score. This is interesting. Trying to see. Tierra McCown, what she got? She got 4 points and 4 rebounds. She's on my ban list. For this Mercury, got 5 from Griner, 8 from Copper. What happened to Cloud? She's not getting assists today? I'm not sure. She has foul trouble? She's not in foul trouble. She played 10 minutes. I'm not sure what the deal is. But at the end of the first quarter, the Wings are up 29-21. It's interesting. Very interesting. I'm gonna go back to the we're gonna take a look at the box scores from the earlier games that we didn't do the watch along for. So let me see if I can get it right here. Box score. Let's see if it'll load. Perfect. So Washington at Indiana. They played earlier today. That game was started at 12 p.m. Eastern. The Mystics ended up holding off the comeback from the Fever. And they win by 5. For the Mystics, Hines Allen with 2 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. Steph Dolson with 13 and 6 assists with 5 rebounds. Van Loo with 13 points. Atkins with a game high 26. I think that was a team high 26. Dede Richards did not score. You had 4 from Enxler, 12 from the rookie Aaliyah Edwards out of UConn, 10 for Walker Kimbrough, and 9 for the Australian Jade Melbourne. For the Fever, you had Katie Lou Samuelson with 8 points and 9 rebounds. You had Aaliyah Boston, 6 points and 6 rebounds. Kelsey Mitchell with 15. Lexi Hull with 5. And then Caitlin Clark, of course, the star of the show with 29 points, 13 assists, 5 steals, 3 blocks, 10 for 11 from the line, 5 threes. She just stuffed the stat sheet all night. Too bad it didn't end with a win. On their bench, Demiris Dantas with 2. Melissa Smith came off the bench today. She contributed 11. Erica Wheeler with 6. Christy Wallace with 2. And the Chicago Sky game. Let's take a look at that one. So we have the Dream losing to the Sky, 78-69. The Atlanta Dream, let's start off with them. Nia Coffey with no points. Tina Charles with 9 and 4 rebounds. Alicia Gray, game high 20 points, 6 rebounds. Maya Caldwell with 6. Haley Jones with 12 points and 7 rebounds. Parker Tice with 5. Naz Hillman with 12. And Destiny Henderson with 5. She's on a hardship contract. Angel Reese gets her double-double by the skin of her teeth. At the end of the game, she ends up getting fouled to get 2 free throws to get the 11 points. She had 9 points at that point. So she does get her 14th straight double-double. She owns that record for most consecutive double-doubles in W history. She had 11 and 13 rebounds. Cardoso gets her double-double, 10 points, 11 rebounds. Lindsay Allen with 5. Mabry with 9 points and 5 assists. Kennedy Carter with 19, 5 and 5. Her efficiency is not the greatest, 9 for 21. Izzy Harrison with 6. And you have Onyenwere, former Liberty player, with 7. DeShields with 2. Evans with 9. And we already touched on the Liberty game earlier, so I'm not going to recap that one. We'll just go back to this game here. And we'll try and keep up with the play-by-play. In the meantime, I'll get things ready for the third quarter. I want to make sure I don't miss anything else. Reset that. And we're good to go. Right, people. Salute to everyone here on the stream. Salute to everyone hanging out on the stream. Final stream of the day for me. Final stream of the day. This is the second stream of the day. It's been a long day. I mean, I'm watching W basketball, so I cannot complain. My Liberty got a win. Can't complain. So I'm glad to be able to be on the stream with y'all. So let's get to it. We're at halftime. If you're just joining, we are at halftime. So you're not missing a thing. If you're watching on League Pass, they are showing like some Aces training camp stuff. I'm going to quickly switch. I don't want to miss anything, but I'm going to switch over to this Dallas Phoenix game in the meantime so I can take a look at what's happening. So this is like a watch along inside of a watch along. Kalia Cobber to the basket, gets her own rebound and scores. Of course, the ESPN is behind. Is ahead of the game I'm watching. But Phoenix is down 6 at the moment. Copper with 10 points. So Natasha Howard scores. That was a tough shot. So we got a pretty good game here. Dallas, one of the worst teams in the league. They're 5 and 17. They're tied for the worst record with the Sparks and now the Mystics have the worst record. So between the Sparks and the Wings are tied with 5 and 17. Liz, what's going on? Salute, salute. Welcome back. We are at halftime now, people. If you're just joining, we are at halftime. Let me make sure I keep myself honest and make sure I don't miss any of the game that we are focused on right now. Oh, I know what I can do. I can open it up since they're playing it on Twitter. All right. That's done, guys. Coming back to this game. I think you're showing the slate here. Let's see if they come back. See. Can't even see. Oh, they got another 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes before the game resumes. 2.5 minutes, people. So we'll go back here. 2.5 minutes before halftime is over. 2.5 minutes. So as soon as it resumes, we'll switch back to the matter at hand. Kalia Copper is cooking. She's up to 13 points. I think she likes playing against Dallas. So Shook Sutton comes up the court. Oh, Brittany Griner shot a 3? Oh, she knocked it down. It's a 5-point game. We're at halftime, people. We are at halftime if you're just joining. We are at halftime. Got about a minute or so before halftime is over. As you can see, Phoenix leads the season series 2-1. The Wings won the first matchup without Brittany Griner on May 25th. Lost the next 2. And both of those games they lost were at home. So the Wings are in bad shape right now. All right, are they done? Are they ready? All right, cool. Let me switch my game back to Las Vegas for Seattle. Yeah, word. I just seen BG hit a 3. I'm like, what is happening? Let me post this on Twitter. Cool. So we're back, people. We are back. Let me reset my stuff. Third quarter getting ready to start here. Third quarter getting ready to start. J-Rod, salute, salute, salute. What's going on? So that was a nice little halftime intermission. We got another game going on. Simultaneously, the score is at the bottom of the screen, so we'll keep track of that. Third quarter about to resume. About to start, I should say. Storm are up 36-30, ball in play with K. Plum. Over to Asia. Asia gets the ball tipped. Jackie Young throws it off at Jordan Horston to give them the same possession there. 30 points in the first half is the second fewest this season for the Vegas Aces. There's 28 they had was on June 7th against the same Seattle Storm team. I guess the analytics would have told us that. I didn't even look into that. I'm not that deep in. Aces with the ball over to Kia Stokes. Stokes with 5 on the clock. 4, 3, 2. Jackie Young into the paint, throws up the floater and scores. So she started off the game scoring the first 2. She starts off this quarter scoring the first basket. It's a 4-point game, 36-32. Jordan Horston over to Agumake, over to Diggin Smith, right side of the floor. She had 6 assists in the first half. Diggin Smith fumbles the ball, gets into the paint, left hand floater, misses. Rebound to Stokes. Had a wide open lane, fumbled it a bit and misses. Jackie Young, hesitation dribble. She gets into the paint, tries to drop it off, and it gets deflected, but they saying it does not, and it goes to the Storm here. So Jackie Young a little out of control trying to be playmaker here. Diggin Smith over to Agumake. Hand off to Lloyd. Lloyd comes off foul line, gets smacked on the elbow, and scores. So Jackie Young turns the ball over on one end, fouls Jewel Lloyd in the shooting act on the other, hits her on the elbow, and it's a 3-point play. So Jewel Lloyd at the line, shoots, and scores the 3-point play. to give them a 6-point lead here. Sorry, 7-point lead here at 8:54 to go. Jewel Lloyd up to 12 points. J. says, I enjoy A'ja Wilson and her style of play. Yeah. As we talking about her, she shoots the foul line, jump shot, misses, rebound to Horston. Not having a good efficiency night tonight, this afternoon, but still a ways to go. As he tries to throw an entry pass to Agumake, A'ja picks it off. A'ja gets the ball stolen, but she saves it. Gets it to Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray dancing with the ball on Horston. Back to Chelsea in the corner, right in front of the Seattle bench. Swing through move. She goes up, under, scoops it up, tries to bank it in, and does. Chelsea Gray with the bank shot, and it's a 5-point game, 39-34. Magbagor with the ball. Over to Diggins Smith. Ball gets tipped out by Kelsey Plum. It stays Storm basketball. So ball to be inbounded. They get the ball into Seattle. Ezzy Magbagor for 3 off the back rim. Nneka Ogwumike fumbles the rebound. It goes to the Aces. Excuse me. Gray over to Plum. Over to Jackie Young. Jackie Young on the attack. Gets to the paint. Throws it up. Misses. Jackie Young been struggling like all the rest of the Aces, really. Efficiency-wise. Jewel Lloyd hesitation dribble by Chelsea Gray, gets the ball stripped, and they call a foul. For Seattle to win, what do you think they got to do? They literally got to keep doing what they've been doing, playing solid defense on the perimeter, securing their rebounds would be a help, and keep going into don't force too many threes. The three's not working today. You work in the paint or in the mid-range area. Jewel Lloyd, as she just did, drove right to the basket, drew a foul, and she hits the first free throw. Jewel Lloyd for the second, and she knocks down both. So Jewel Lloyd, one of my, who was in here that I was talking about, they had Jewel Lloyd under 20.5 points. She's at 14 right now. So that might be in danger if this stays close. Chelsea Gray over to A'ja Wilson. She goes up, gets her own rebound. They call a foul. They call a foul on that. A'ja Wilson on the drive gets fouled by Magbagor, I believe that is. Oh, that's Jordan Horston, excuse me. So A'ja Wilson going to the line for free throws. So A'ja Wilson, as I mentioned, she's 3 for 10 from the field. Does have 9 points and 11 boards. She hits the free throw. Or was I ahead? I think she might have 8 points. Well, now she has 9 points and 11 boards. And she shoots the free throw, and she has 10. 36-41, Aces are up. Storm are up, 41-36. Diggins Smith over to Magbagor. Magbagor with the ball. Hand off to Jewel. Jewel comes off the screen, the pick for a shot, misses. Kelsey Plum can't secure the rebound and goes out of bounds. So it stays with Seattle. Ball inbounded to Skylar Diggins Smith for 3. She misses, rebound to Stokes. Over to Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray almost double dribble, but she has the tight handle. She's going behind the back, between the legs, gets in the paint, hands it off to A'ja Wilson, gets fouled. And A'ja Wilson going back to the line for free throws. So Aces are feeding their MVP candidate as they should, and she is taking advantage. Oh, I was wondering. I was like, what is playing right now? A'ja Wilson at the line for free throw. Angs Vikes, salute for following. Appreciate you. A'ja Wilson knocks down both free throws. So it's a 3-point game here. My ankle. Jewel Lloyd in the post against Jackie Young. Fall away, jump shot, misses. A'ja Wilson another rebound. So Aces have a chance to tie the game here. That was a rush shot by Jewel. Chelsea Gray over to Asia. She's just hit the last 4 free throws. Hand off to Kelsey. Kelsey gets into the paint. Hop, skipping the jump, gets blocked. Rebound by Diggin Smith, and she's on the run. Diggin Smith, middle of the floor, over to Horston. Horston for the 3. Misses. Jackie Young secures the rebound. Bad shots here by the Storm. Kelsey Plum goes cross court to Chelsea Gray. She pump fakes. Gets into the paint. Step back. Over to Kelsey Plum. Left hand drive. And she scores. 1-point game here. It's 41-40. Aces on their run here. Nneka gets into the paint, gets blocked by Asia. She pump fakes, gets blocked again by Asia. Asia looks like she gets popped in the nose. So Asia with 2 back-to-back blocks there, holding her nose. Kelsey Plum transition 3, way off, and rebound to I think her nose is bleeding actually. And Nneka Agumake to the. Does she get fouled? She scores the basket, but I think Asia's nose is bleeding. Yeah, it is bleeding. So Asia Wilson, I think she had like a tape on her nose for a cut she had got. Then she gets popped in the nose, and is the blood? You can see the blood droplets coming down. So there's a timeout here. Officials timeout. Asia Wilson's going back to the locker room to get that situated. So Asia Wilson with a double-double, 12 points and 12 rebounds. Points and 12 rebounds. All right, so as we wait, let's take a look at this other game. That's what I really wanted to focus to take a look at. Phoenix down 1 to the Wings. I always tell people, especially on the watch-alongs when I do Wings games, the Wings, they'll stay with you for a quarter, but I mean they stay with you for a half, but that second half is a different story. J-Rod said they throwing them elbows. Yeah, I think Asia went for the block. She got it. The second one, I think Nneka caught her with an elbow right in her nose and started leaking. Jewel is doing really good, but it's got to stop. And Jewel Lloyd she's doing well. She's up to 14 points. So you're 7 away from blackjack. And not the good type of blackjack. Let's see who's doing work here. So Natasha Cloud finally got an assist. Kalia Copper with 13. Griner with 10. We have Natasha Howard with 12. Agumba Wale with 7 and 6 assists. Odyssey Sims with the 4 assists. I need Enrique to start grabbing some more rebounds. Griner, how many rebounds? Griner, how does she not grab rebounds? She's like 7 feet. Only got 1 rebound. Oh, looked like the elbow like grazed her nose. Yeah, it knocked the tape off of her nose. You can see the tape like flying in the air. Ball and play with the Aces here. Asia Wilson not back on the court yet. Not back on the bench either. Chelsea Gray on the drive. Chelsea Gray to the layup, and it's a 1-point game again. Chelsea Gray looking to take over at this point in time. Hold on, I just seen somebody's comment. Oh, Skylar Diggins Smith highway to the basket, and she scores. So they just exchanged layups here. J-Rod said he's pulling for Asia. Yeah, hopefully she's good. It's not too bad. Looks like she's coming back out maybe. And Jackie Young to the paint. She gets fouled and won. So Jackie Young scores, and she go to the line to tie this game up at 45. Oh, snap. I have the wrong score up. My bad, y'all. It's 44, and they have 45. There we go. And she misses the free throw. Ball gets tipped out by Alicia Clark. Two to have my best going today. I hit one parlay on that that Fever game, but everything else has not been good. Asia's back out. She's smiling and happy now, so I guess they got her patched up. Skylar Diggins-Smith attacks Plum, and Kia Stokes with the rebound. And Skylar gets a technical foul. Skylar always fiery with the referees. She gets a tech, so they'll be shooting. Kelsey Plum will be shooting the technical free throw. It's up, and she knocks it down. Ties the game at 45. 45-45. What are the Storm going to do? They came down, started rushing some shots, and it then hasn't paid well. The Aces are outscoring them 18-9 in this quarter. Ball in play with the Aces. Jackie Young over to Gray. Gray to Jackie Young, corner three, and they take the lead. 48-45. Aces are up. Jackie Young knocks down the three. You had Jackie for under something. That might be out of here, my friend. Neka with the ball. Neka over to Horston. Horston. Oh, she might have traveled. They don't call it. Back to Horston. Mid-range jump shot misses. Neka gets boxed out by Jackie, and Jackie on the run. Jackie outrunning everybody. Goes to the basket. Switches hands. Oh! Jackie Young, coast to coast, goes right to left in midair and lays it up. AO run by the Aces to take a 5-point lead here. Jewel Lloyd with the ball over to Neka. Neka on bad pass by Neka. Goes out of bounds. Turnover, Seattle. Tiffany Hayes and Asia Wilson checking back into the game. So Asia Wilson back in. Looks like she's all cleaned up and bandaged up. Kelsey Plum inbounds it to Alicia Clark. Back to Kelsey. Seattle, their percentages have dropped to 37.5% from the field. Aces up to 40%. Jackie Young off the curl. Oh, Jackie Young is feeling it. She scored the last 7 points for the Aces here. 8 of 15 shooting for Jack. Lloyd over to Neka. Neka for three. She's short. Rebound to Asia. Kelsey Plum, full court pass to Jackie Young. Will she keep it going? Jackie Young posted up against Jewel Lloyd. Fall away jump shot foul, and she'll go to the line. So Jackie Young being ultra aggressive now. Jackie Young up to 17 points here. So 52-45. The Aces, as I said, they're capable of just flipping that switch, and before you know it, they're in the lead. Jackie Young hits the first free throw. And Jackie Young for the second free throw. She buries it. Aces taking over this game. They flipped the score here. It's 54-45 in the blink of an eye. Vivians has checked in for the Storm. Lloyd with the ball. Lloyd gets into the paint. She tries to dribble backwards into a foul. Doesn't get it. Rebound to Clark. Plum with the ball. Over to Clark. Clark for three. Off. Rebound. And it goes out of bounds off Hayes. I'm telling you, Andrew. You can't bet under on all of them. Especially on the Aces. You gotta choose your battles. Neka with the ball. It's been all aces this quarter for the most part. Skylar Diggins-Smith off the screen, gets to the basket, throws up the left-hand layup, and scores. 54-47. The Storm went 3 minutes without scoring there, and that's how the leads flipped. A'ja Wilson, her patented mid-range jump shot, money in the bank from that nail on the right-hand side of the paint there, where the foul line meets each other. Vivian shoots and hits the corner of the backboard, but gets her own rebound somehow. Diggins-Smith attacks baseline and gets bumped before the shot. So it'll be a foul on Kelsey Plum. 10 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists for Skylar Diggins. Ball in play here with the Storm. Sammy Whitcomb has checked into the game, and she gets tripped up by Tiff Hayes. Tiffany Hayes, if you guys didn't know, played for the Connecticut Sun last year. She effectively retired after that season. And then during this season, Becky Hammond just calls her randomly and tells her, yo, we need you. And she comes out of retirement to join the champion back-to-back champs, which is crazy. Sam Whitcomb hits the first free throw. Sammy Whitcomb hits the second. 56-49. Jackie Young brings it up the court. She's been on a hell of a quarter. Jackie Young dribbles it back out. Guarded tightly by Vivians. Comes off the screen. They trap her, and they call a jump ball. Great defense by the Storm there. Great defense by the Storm. Yeah, Andrew. Sorry to hear that, my friend. Jackie Young. She's known to have these type of games where when she gets it going, it's hard to stop. Ball tipped in off the jump ball, and the Storm get possession. Skylar Diggins-Smith over to Vivians. Vivians for 3. Off the back rim, she gets her own rebound again. Vivians floater in the paint, and she scores. So she doesn't hit the 3, but hits the 2. It's a 5-point game in the Storm's favor now. Jackie Young with the ball. She's been cooking. Jackie Young gets to the right side of the floor, throws it up, and gets fouled. So Jackie Young again going to the line for free throws. Ace is drawing a lot of fouls in this quarter. Jackie Young at the line, knocks down the free throw. 57-51. Jackie Young for the free throw and knocks it down. Ball in play. Sammy Whitcomb with the ball. Sammy Whitcomb off the screen, pulls for 3, short. A'ja Wilson secures the rebound over to Plum. Plum on the run. Plum over to Jackie. Jackie, mid-range jump shot is go. She cannot miss, people. Jackie Young, she has probably 12 points in this quarter. This is something to watch here. She always goes on one of these type of runs. Diggins-Smith goes to the right hand and scoops it in. It's 60-53. Plum with the ball. It's 22 seconds to go here. Jackie Young, hell of a quarter for her. Gets it to Alicia Clark for 3. Misses. Rebound goes to Vivians. Shot clock turned off for the Storm. One possession here. Let's see what they could do. 7-point game. 7 seconds. 6, 5. Diggins Smith. 4. Crossover. 3. Try to get by Plum. Steps through. Throws it up with the right and scores. Somehow. With a second left. 5-point game as the third quarter ends. 60-55 at the end of the third quarter. Aces outscore the Storm 30-19 in that quarter. But the Storm make it a reasonable deficit. 5 points. Let's see what they could do in the fourth. Wow, 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 people. Wow, wow, wow. Jackie Young, hell of a quarter from her, bro. That was incredible. Sorry to Andrew, but that's what Jackie does, my friend. That is exactly what Jackie Young is capable of doing. She only missed one shot that quarter. One. What's this? Is this a 3? Yep, that's 3. 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. And then she hit a couple free throws. So 50, I think she had 15 points in that quarter. She went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She went 6 for 7 from the field as well. Incredible quarter from Jackie Young. She is one special player. That's all you can really say. So Kalia Copper, looking at this Dallas Mercury game at halftime, Kalia Copper up to 18 points and 5 rebounds. You have Odyssey Sims with 10 points and 4 assists. Natasha Howard with 12 points and 4 rebounds. Wow. Oh, sorry. The third quarter stats, Jackie Young had 17. 17 points in the third quarter. 85% from the field. 2 rebounds. Crazy. Absolutely insane. In the third quarter for the Storm, Skylar Diggins Smith had 8 points on 4 of 7 shooting, 57% from the field. So this game is moving fairly quickly. Fairly quickly. All right. Fourth quarter is about to start. Can the Storm come back, or will the Aces run away with this one? This will be interesting, people. This will be interesting. No, mommy, just eating some candy. Ball and play, y'all. Ball and play with the Storm. Ezzy Magbagor foul line jump shot is good. So they're on the board immediately. Assist to Skylar Diggins Smith. Chelsea Gray to Asia Wilson. Foul line jump shot is off. Rebound to Diggins Smith. Ace is trying to get within. Storm trying to get within 1 or tie the game. Joyner Holmes to the basket and scores. So it's a 1-point game here. 60-59. How many points Tosh Cloud got? Tosh Cloud has 6. 6 points for Natasha. Chelsea Gray out to Alicia Clark. Can she hit a 3? Yeah, she does. She should be familiar. Knocks down the head-on 3. 63-59 here. Diggins Smith with the ball. She's had a pretty good game. Gets the ball to Ezzy Magbagor. Corner to Holmes. Holmes. Over to Ezzy Magbagor. Handoff to Jewel Lloyd. Jewel Lloyd splits the double team. Foul line jump shot. Misses. Shout out Smith for the follow. Appreciate you. What's going on, Smith? Chelsea Gray with the ball. Chelsea Gray to the basket. Throws it up and scores. That was dirty. Chelsea Gray rounding into form. Gets that little in and out dribble right side. Throws up the floater off the glass. 65-59. Ezzy Magbagor with the ball. Hand off to Vivians. Vivian steps back for a deep two. Off the back rim. Asia Wilson another rebound. Asia Wilson up to 16 boards here. Kate Martin attacks and misses. Rebound to Vivians. Over to Jewel Lloyd. Jewel Lloyd to Holmes on the run, and Holmes finishes with the left hand. 2-possession game here, 65-61. Chelsea Gray with the ball. Comes off the screen right. Chelsea Gray probing, goes cross court, gets deflected, and the Storm have the ball. Vivian's attacks, goes up, misses, rebound Holmes, and Holmes puts the putback right in. Timeout, Las Vegas. 2-point game here in Seattle. And the Storm are on their comeback here. Joyner Holmes with the last 4 points for the Storm. So we shall see. We've had 2 good games here on the Watchalongs today. Salute to everybody who's been hanging out. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, follow. Really helps the channel out tremendously. So Asia Wilson with 14 points and 16 rebounds. You have Chelsea Gray with 11 points and 5 assists. Magbagor with 10 points and 7 rebounds. Diggins Smith with 14 points, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. So she's stuffing the stat sheet. Jewel Lloyd with 14 points on 3 of 13 shooting. So not efficient at all. Alrighty. So we're at a commercial right now for the timeout that was taken by the Aces. Once they return, it will be Aces ball. Okay. So we're just waiting, people. Just waiting. Both the other game is in halftime right now as well, so there's no update there. I can't believe Brittany Griner only has 1 rebound. It's crazy to me. Really crazy to me. So Joyner Holmes had 6 points in that has 6 points in this 4th quarter. She's 3 of 3 from the field. Been instrumental in this comeback here. Joyner Holmes with the pump fake, goes to the basket, lays it up, then gets the ball in transition, gets a layup, and then gets a putback. Ball and play with the Aces. Plum with the ball. Cross court to Jackie Young. Dangerous pass. Jackie Young over to Plum. Plum for the 3. And she buries it. Left Kelsey Plum open and she buries it from the right wing. It's 5-point game now. Diggins Smith on the draw. Gets by Plum. Oh, smokes it. Ezzy Magbagor with the rebound. Gets it back to Skylar and she does a little swing through. Kevin Durant-ish move. And she draws the foul. Not a shooting foul. But it's Seattle ball sideline out of bounds. Skylar to inbound. Gets it to Magbagor. McGregor at the 3-point line looking for Jewel. Hands it off to Jewel. Jewel at the 3-point line with 7 to go on the clock. Jewel tries to pass it into McGregor. It's stolen by Asia. Asia to Kelsey. Kelsey back to Asia. And a blocking foul on Diggin Smith. So Asia Wilson going to the line for free throw. She gets to the I think Jackie Young got the deflection on that Jewel Lloyd pass. Kelsey passes it to Asia in transition, and she sort of like gets under her. Asia Wilson at the line knocks down the first free throw. Asia Wilson for the second. And 16 and 16 for Asia Wilson. 16 points, 16 rebounds. 7-point game here. Ace is up. Jewel Lloyd with the ball, right side of the floor. Comes off the screen. She gets into the paint, throws up the floater, gets fouled, and one Jewel Lloyd. Alicia Clark is saying there's no way that's a foul. She's crying for the foul. Please, somebody. Yeah, I don't know if there was really a foul there. I see she has a point there. But Jewel Lloyd at the line, they're not going to challenge that. Jewel Lloyd, 12th player in WNBA history with 5,000 plus points and 1,000 plus assists. Jewel Lloyd for the 3-point play, and as they say, ball don't lie, but Ezzy McGregor gets the offensive rebound. Ball goes off of Chelsea Gray's foot, and it stays with the Storm. Ball in play with the Storm. And they call a foul on Jackie Young away from the play. So the Aces are 15 for 16 from the line. The Storm are 10 for 11, I think it just said. Ball in play with the Storm here. Gets to Nneka. Nneka attacks Asia. Bumps, misses. Good defense by Asia. Long rebound to Jackie Young. Jackie Young with the ball. Jackie Young gets the screen. Gets the middle of the floor over to Asia. Over to Alicia Clark. Kelsey Plum, top of the key. She pump fakes. One hand pass to Asia Wilson. She misses, gets her own rebound. Misses again. And Jackie Young gets the long rebound, goes out of bounds. Ball in play. Becky Hammond was pretty fired up. She thought Asia Wilson got fouled a couple times. Jewel Lloyd, and they call a offensive foul on Jewel Lloyd, so I guess the ball don't lie. Jewel Lloyd runs into Alicia Clark, and it's a turnover to the Storm, so the ball goes back to the Aces. 5-point game, 5.5 to go. Ball in play with the Aces. Kelsey Plum with the ball, left side of the floor. She blows right by Skylar and called a foul on Skylar. So this game is starting to turn into a foul fest here. This is starting to turn into a foul fest. Aces inbound with Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray, 3-point line over to Jackie. Jackie drives middle of the paint, pulls up for the fall-away jump shot, misses. Rebound to Agumake. Ball to Diggin Smith. Diggin Smith, right side, gets the screen from Ezzy. Gets the Ezzy in the post against Alicia Clark. They bring the late double. She tries to pass it. Alicia Clark with the steal. Kelsey Plum on the run. She goes up. Left-hand layup is good. So defense to offense for the Aces, it's 72-65. 5 minutes to go here. Timeout Seattle here. So a timeout here by the Seattle Storm. They're trying to regroup here. They feel like this game is slipping away. They have to make some adjustments. Alrighty, so looking at this other game, Mercury have taken control, 54-49. They just called a timeout. Let me see how my plays are looking right now. It's probably not looking good due to this this Dallas Mercury game. Didn't expect Griner to have 1 rebound. Should have known. She about to be on the ban list. Yep, everybody from the Aces game has got what I needed them to get. I should have just played that by itself. Yeah, Kalia Copper, I need 20. She has 18. Odyssey Sims has my 4 assists. Arike Gumbawale for 4 rebounds. She has 1. And I was about to play her for assists as well. Griner for 6 rebounds. Natasha Cloud for 6 assists. They all have 1. We'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. So, Asia Wilson, they have on here player of the game. 16 points, 17 rebounds, 2 steals, 4 blocks, 2 assists. She's undeniable, man. She is undeniable. Even when she's not having a good shooting night, still affects the game in so many different ways. 4 of 14 shooting, and still leaving her imprint. So Jordan Horston checks in for Victoria Vivians. Ball and play with the Storm here. Let's see what they can do out of this timeout. Skylar Diggins-Smith with the ball. Gets a slip screen from Nneka. Nneka step back jump shot over Asia. Misses. Rebound to Asia. Jackie Young with the rock. Left side of the floor. Playing with it. Goes over to Asia. Asia over to Kelsey Plum. Kelsey Plum penetrate. Foul line jump shot. Misses. Rebound to Agumake. Skylar Diggins-Smith saves it and almost was a backcourt violation. She had to throw it up in the air and it's a turnover. Seattle falling apart here, people. Seattle is falling apart here. Oh, Chelsea Gray to Jackie Young and gets pushed in the back by Horston. So Jackie Young going back to the line. She hits the first. And she buries the second. Ball in play. 74-65, 9-point game here. Jackie Young up to 25 points. Jewel Lloyd comes off the screen, throws up the floater, and banks it in. So 74-67. They're running out of time here. 4 minutes to go. Gets the ball to Jackie Young. Jackie Young in the paint. Out to Asia. Asia, a little past the foul line. Knocks down the jump shot. Straightaway jumper. Knocks it down. 18 and 18 for Asia. And Jewel Lloyd gets fouled on the drive to the basket. Ball into Skylar Diggins-Smith. Finds Jewel Lloyd on the curl. Pump fakes, gets into the paint, and rolls it in. So it's 76-69 here. Little under 3.5 to go. They got to make a move. They can't keep trading baskets here, the Storm. Jewel with 20 points. Gray over to Plum. Plum tries to drive. Great defense by Diggins-Smith to cut her off. She shoots an air ball, and it goes out of bounds. Ball in play here. Diggins-Smith over to Lloyd. Lloyd, foul line jumper again. Oh, in and out. Ball gets tipped out by Alicia Clark. So 7-point game here. 2:53 to go. Seattle has to score here. Oh, good pass by Horston to Lloyd. Lloyd rushed the shot and misses right under the basket. That's going to come back to haunt them later. Jackie Young calling the play out. She's running the controls there. Over to Chelsea Gray. Gray over to Clark. Top of the key. Looking for Asia. They block off that play. Alicia Clark to Jackie Young coming off a curl. She steps back for three. Misses. Rebound. Oh, Kelsey Plum gets it over to Asia. Asia, baseline jump shot. Money in the bank. Money in the bank. Offensive rebound falls in the Aces' favor. And that might do it. Asia with 20 and 18. Oh, Jewel Lloyd says, I got something to say. Hits a three in response. 6-point game. 2 minutes to go. Let's see if they got to get a stop here, though. I've been saying that. They got to. Jackie Young down to Chelsea Gray. They're running the same play. Oh, Jackie Young goes back door. Easy, easy money. Timeout, Seattle. That was a beautiful pass by Chelsea Gray. Jackie Young wide open under the basket like a low bounce pass. Right by Nneka Ogwumike's ankles. And Jackie Young finishes with the layup. $80 to 72. 8-point game. 1:54 left here. So let's see what can the Storm come back? I don't know. I think their time is short here. Time is short. So Seattle, they just mentioned they're 6-5 against the Western Conference. I guess the big teams. Skylar Diggins-Smith drives to the basket, gets fouled by Alicia Clark. Okay, Diggins-Smith at the line. She has 15, 4 rebounds, 8 assists. 7-point game with 1:49 to go. Second free throw is good. So it's a 6-point game here with 1:49 to go. Clark with the ball at the top of the key over to Asia. Asia for 3 in the game. Oh, it rolls in and out. And rebound to Magbagor. Magbagor to Jewel Lloyd. Jewel Lloyd, foul line jumper again and buries it. Oh, Skylar Diggins-Smith almost... Oh, it gets the deflection off of Chelsea Gray. Skylar Diggins-Smith. And they're going to review this, I believe. Wow, what a play there. What a play. This could be a game-changing play if the ball did indeed deflect off of Chelsea Gray. It's a 4-point game here. 1:22 to go. Yeah, they're reviewing this. I don't know. None of the angles I've seen make it definitive. They said it's storm ball on the floor, but I haven't seen any definitive angles here. Oh, excuse me, man. What a day. What a day of hoops. Another nail biter down here. Oh, it does definitely look like it goes off of Chelsea. Oh, it's going to be tough. So they were still reviewing it, guys. Still reviewing it. Salute to everybody still here. Salute, salute, salute. They still are reviewing this play. Oh, she's over here explaining what she did to her teammates. So they still reviewing this, still reviewing this. The replay supports call. It is Storm ball, so we're in for something good here. If the Storm can score here, things could get really, really interesting. All right, so let's see, people. Let us see here. Jewel Lloyd with 25. So Jewel Lloyd to inbound here. Gets it to Diggins-Smith. Right side of the floor. They get it to Jewel. Jewel gets it right by Kelsey Plum. Hesitation, dribble, floater. She's short. Asia Wilson secures the rebound. Man, that was their shot right there. Jewel Lloyd, instead of searching for the contact, should have just went up and scored that. Gray over to Plum. Top of the key. Plum, crossover. Goes left. Gets tipped from behind and they call a foul. So that, no foul shots yet. No foul shots yet. Oh. That was close. It's Ace's ball. Ace's ball to inbound. Ball inbound to Chelsea Gray. Asia Wilson with the ball. Asia Wilson. Spin move. Foul line jumper. Oh my God. Asia Wilson. Oh my days. Asia Wilson turnaround fadeaway. It looked just like that shot she hit over us in the finals. Contested turnaround fadeaway. Foul line. Cash. That is outstanding defense, and she just cashes it in. Doesn't even matter. Reset timeout called by the Storm. Oh! And Jewel Lloyd draws a 3-point foul shot on Kelsey Plum. Wow. Bonehead move by Kelsey. Bonehead move by Kelsey Plum. Oh, they said her foot was on the line, so it's only 2. Okay. It's still a bad foul. Oh, I think I added 2 points. My bad. It's 82-77, 82-77. 45 seconds to go, people. 45 seconds to go. Oh, I thought they said it was 2. It's a 3. See? The commentators don't know what they're talking about. And Jewel Lloyd hits all 3 free throws. 45 seconds to go. Let me update my clock. 45 seconds to go here. So we have a 1-possession game here. So they call a reset timeout. The Aces do. They advance it up court. Gray into Asia Wilson. They do a quick give and go. Jackie Young. Oh, the ball gets deflected by Horston. And it goes out of bounds off of Horston. It stays with the Aces. All right, so Aces to inbound. They get it to Jackie Young. Gets it back to Chelsea. Don't foul. 15 on the shot clock. Jewel Lloyd guarding Chelsea Gray. 1-possession game here. Chelsea Gray comes off the screen. Step back jumper. Bricks it. Rebound to Jewel. Jewel Lloyd on the run here. Jewel Lloyd post up on Jackie. Gets a ball to Horston. Horston pump fakes. Out to NECA for 3. Oh, she's short. Horston gets the rebound. Out to NECA. They give it to Jewel. 8 seconds. 7. Jewel throws up the 3. Misses. Tipped up and secured by Asia Wilson. And they call the foul. 2 seconds left. Oh, man. $82-79. Aces Storm get 2 cracks at the basket for 3. NECA wide open for 3. Just misses short. Horston gets the rebound over to NECA. Gives it to Jewel. Jewel goes for a 3. And she goes back rim. Ball tips up. And is Asia Wilson at the line for free throws. She knocks down the first. And that should pretty much seal the game there. Asia Wilson with 20 rebounds. So she has a 20-20 game here. And she rattles in the second free throw. So it's 84-79 with 2 seconds left. This game is pretty much done and dusted. They had the attempts there. They just couldn't knock it down. Asia Wilson, 20-20. 24 points, 20 rebounds is insane. Insane. Wow. So Seattle's in a timeout right now. Aces shot 5 for 23 from 3. The Storm shot like 4 for 17. So I don't know what the long talk is for. It's a 2-possession game with 2 seconds left. Even logically, it wouldn't work. Liz, see ya. See ya, Liz. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you as always. Salute, salute. So 84-79, 2 seconds left, people. And this game is pretty much over. So Skylar Diggins-Smith to inbound here. Gets it to Nneka to Jewel, and they don't even get a shot off, really. And that's the end of the game, people. At the end of the game, 84-79. Vegas beat Seattle. They move up to the 4th seed with a 14-7 record. Storm moved down to 5 with a 14-8 record. Wow, so let me fix that here for us. So Aces are 4 with a 14-7. Storm moved to 5 with a 14-8 record. Aces have won 8 of their last 9 games. They are on a roll. All right. Before we head out, let me just take a look at this box score. But hope you guys can see that. So Aces take care of business. They tie the scoring in the last quarter, 24-24, but the Aces pull out the win. Kia Stokes, no points, but Asia Wilson, the star of the game, 24 points, 20 rebounds, 11 from Chelsea Gray with 6 assists, Plum with 13, and Jackie Young with 27. Clark with 5, Tiffany Hayes with 4. Nneka Ogwumike with 9 and 8. You have Magbagor with 10 and 10, Diggins-Smith with 16 and 8, Lloyd with 28, Horsted with 2 and 7 rebounds, Jordan Holmes with 8, Whitcomb with 4, and Vivians with 2. And that's how this game ends, people. Salute to everybody. Salute for all of y'all tuning in for both watch-alongs today, even if you tune in for one. Appreciate it. Next time I'll be on will probably be Sunday. I'll be at the Liberty game tomorrow, so no watch-along then. Until next time, guys, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate the support. I'm going to holla at y'all. Salute.